Hello, Knights fans. Back with this week's edition of the FDU Men's Basketball Report. Joined as always by head coach Greg Herenda. Coach, team seems to really be hitting its stride right now. 3 straight wins. A lot of different wins, though. You showed you can win the low-scoring game here, 60-58 against St. Francis Brooklyn. We know this team can score up into the 80s. How much as a coach does it make you happy to see your team be able to win a low-scoring game, but also get into the high-scoring ones and pull out too?
I really don't care. I don't. I just care about playing good defense and rebounding, and then playing good offense. And I think every game has a life of its own. And Coach Breaka is a really good coach, and they guard really, really well. And they held us to 60, but we held them to 58. Then we go up to Bryant, and we want to go inside, and we want to exploit their lack of size, and we did that. And the game before that was Mount St. Mary's, and we just had to kind of play our style, so we were able to score a lot of points. So we come out looking to guard, to rebound, and to score, and that's got to be the order of intention. And if we do that, we'll play well. And the better we guard and rebound, the more we'll score. But we're not pressing as much either, so that's probably another reason why the scores aren't as high. We're trying to just be able to guard somebody in the half court, playing some zone, some pressure. So I like where our team's at, and I think we've played 8 games, and we've only played 3 home games out of 8, and that's the least amount of home games in our conference. So I think it all comes around, but we have some really good opponents that we've already played coming up, so we're excited, and we're excited for 2 good home crowds and 2 really, really good basketball teams coming in here on Thursday and on Saturday.
So you mentioned that, maybe changing your defensive style to get away from some of the pressure. Early in the season, you were kind of a shorter rotation, but we've seen lately you've getting some more action in there, specifically Brandon Powell, some BJ Saliba, Oscar Okeke, and so forth, and Pat McNamara getting healthy now. How important are these guys for the stretch run as you get into the second half of the conference slate and you try to ease up some of the minutes on your starters?
Well, we were injured early, so we couldn't play. Nadi's been out all year. Pat was out. BJ was out. So now I want to play guys, and we're practicing that way. So if we, make mistakes, we'll run in practice. And if we make mistakes on the floor, they'll come to the bench. And those are 2 really, really strong motivating forces, running and the wood that hits your butt. It's worked for 6 years here, really, but really the last 16 days, we're just kind of like sticking to it, and we're getting healthier, and the kids are growing up, and good things are happening to us, and I'm very optimistic about our future.
In terms of growing up, one guy specifically, Brandon Powell, the game has really seemed to slow down for him. I know the box scores may not show it. He was 2 for 2 with 5 points and got a steal, but some of those key plays here and there. And what have you seen from Brandon as the season goes on in his development?
Yeah, Brandon's just a really young. He came here at 17 years old, and he's barely 18, and he's got no muscle, but he's got a basketball IQ, he's got skill, he's long, and he's not afraid. So eventually he's going to be a 21-year-old here, and that's what we try to do, is find the Darnell Edges and the Brandon Powells, and now that we signed Brandon Rush and Devin Dunn and Danny Rodriguez, we just get players that love to play and play hard and come from good programs. But yeah, Brandon is, and BJ comes in and makes basketball plays. We're playing without Tyler, and it's kind of going unnoticed. Tyler's a huge person off the bench for us, and he has a groin that just won't go away. So we're playing this year all with about 3 or 4 guys hurt in a long period of time. So it's not like it's an ankle, it's 2-3 days. We got guys out for long stretches, but that's the testament to our team. It's a testament to how hard we work. And now it's almost February, and we're starting to play our best basketball, and that's kind of what you'd like to do.
So now you get back here in the Rothman Center. 2 exciting games. You got the nationally televised game first up here on ESPNU against LIU Brooklyn. Obviously, there's a couple of tough games against them when you've had leads, really close games down the stretch. What has been the big difference here, and what do you think will be the big difference for you guys to get those possessions down the stretch to go in our favor, hopefully?
Well, to get a lead and sustain a lead, you have to rebound. And, they had 17 offensive rebounds. If you have 17 extra chances to score, it's going to be really hard to beat that team, even if they're an ordinary team. And obviously, LIU is a very good team. So we have to rebound better, score around the basket, and guard. Augusto is giving us problems. He's a really good point guard. And their bigs finish. Clark is an amazing story, really, really good player, and a great progression of his game. I mean, he was a walk-on and then went from there to being one of our top, leading scorer in our conference and one of the top players in our conference. So we got to rebound the basketball in both games. And Robert Morris plays really hard. We got to take care of the ball because they steal it just a little bit better than us. So now everyone kind of knows who they are, and everyone's evolving and trending, and we're trending up, and so is LIU, but we're both 4-4. They beat us once, which is, I think, to our advantage. It's hard to beat somebody twice, and they've beaten us the last 2 times. So there's a little bit motivation for us, but obviously the motivation for Derek and his team is there. So it's going to be, these are battles. It doesn't matter where the game. We have 2 road wins. We could easily have 3 road wins. We played 5 road games, so we still have to make sure we take care of home court. We're 2-1 here. We lost a really difficult double overtime game to Central Connecticut, but I'm just excited that Seth's coming back, and I'm really excited about Lee Shulman getting his number retired on Saturday. So, but obviously the most I'm excited about is our team playing hard and rebounding and winning games, but I think our fans will be treated to 2 really good basketball games.
Yeah, just to build on that a little bit, Seth Greenberg, one of our great alums, will be on the call for ESPNU at Thursday's game. Then Saturday, we'll be bringing Lee Shulman's jersey up to the Raptors. He'll join Rich Conrad's retired jersey up there. 2 great games for our alumni to have everyone back in the building here representing the Burgundy Blue. Yes. As a coach, how much do you love those games too, just to see all the old faces again and get them all here?
I love it because I miss it, because as a college coach, I can't get to Merrimack's alumni days, but those are the greatest days when you can just go and hang with your guys and at your school and with your families. And I just think, Seth coming back and doing the game, Seth, was a great basketball coach. And now he's a great announcer, and he's doing wonderful things for ESPN. That's good for FDU. But Seth's boys are coming on Thursday, and then Lee Shulman's boys will be coming on Saturday. And they're really all each other's boys, so it'll be back-to-back really special days. But to get your number retired is special. And Rich Conrad had his number retired, and since I've been here, now Lee Shulman is going to get his number retired, and it's an honor that's well overdue and very well deserved.
Great. Well, thanks for the time today. Good luck this week, Coach.
Brian, before we end the show, just on behalf of the entire team, we got a little, I don't know if we should go public with it, but I'm going to, we call him Baby Leo. It's a great name, so there's a little card in here and a few things from our entire basketball program to Leo. So make sure, the mom will be watching. I hope you're doing well and the baby's doing well. But we just wanted to present that on behalf of the entire basketball program.
I appreciate that, Coach, and we'll get it to wife and baby Leo. I'm sure he'll be excited to see the gift.
He'll be able to watch this. Make sure you keep it, and it'll be for posterity. It'll be fun. And Leo, maybe one day he'll be out here running around playing basketball.
Yeah, definitely soon enough we'll get him here in the Rothman for his first FDU game. But thanks again, Coach, and to all our players out there. Appreciate it. So, as Coach said here, some exciting days coming up. We're going to have Thursday night, ESPNU. It's a 5 p.m. tip-off here in the Rothman Center against LIU Brooklyn. So come out. I know there's a Crime Stoppers night event going to celebrate local public safety, and there's going to be some level ups. Big night. I mean, there's a ton of marketing events and stuff. So definitely get out here. And then Saturday, second part of a women's doubleheader. The women's game's at 2. The men are here at 4:30. Again, Lee Shulman's jersey will be retired. Great halftime ceremony honoring Lee and his legacy here at FDU. So exciting times. Come out here to the Rothman, and for all information about the FDU men's basketball team, make sure you head back to FDUnights.com.